Howdy folks, and welcome to the part 2 of leveling up a brand new character in Elder Scrolls Online. Now, since this is a brand new character, you probably will not have champion points. But if you have a previous character that has achieved or gained some champion points, those are shared among the characters, between all your characters. So, for example, I was able to use around 2000 champion points. So I set them up, and you can do the same on your brand new character. This will activate the champion points, and your character, even though it will be like level 3 or 5, will be that much stronger. Right, because you have these available. If you don't have any, and this is like your first character, unfortunately, you will have to wait until you've reached level 50. That's when you start gaining champion points. But for now, I just want to mention that I do have access to champion points. I set them all up. So this is it. Now, as you venture in the world, you will come across resource materials, like material resources, right? I highly recommend picking them up. Runestones, ore nodes, everything you can see, pick them up. The reason being that, first of all, it's a crafting material. You will be able to craft stuff. And second of all, refining raw materials gives you upgrade materials like grain solvent, dwarven oil, tempering alloy, right? Elegant lining, rosin, these kind of things, right? So you will be able to upgrade your gear, your endgame gear, when you get to level 50 and CP 160. Because these can be extremely pricey. Extremely. So you don't have to spend that much money on upgrade materials, especially if you have one character. All you have to do is just harvest the materials from the world, refine them, and you will save yourself a lot of money. Now, the next thing that you should do after getting the skill lines, opening up the weapon lines that you want to use in the future, is this is in all major cities, right? So this is the Undaunted Enclave in Mournhold. The same applies for Aldmeri Dominion and Daggerfall Covenant, right? So what you want to do is find this guy, Navigator, right? Again, I am not so sure about Daggerfall Covenant, but I can guarantee you that there is one of these right here. Right? If you go to Grathwood, either port to your house if you have it, or just get there if you're Aldmeri Dominion, there is a navigator here. Right? So what you want to do is start with your own alliance. This guy will get you anywhere in Tamriel, right? So you want to open up as many zones as you can, right? For example, we are here because we got here by porting to our house, but this is the only way shrine if you are a Ebonheart Pact character. This is the only way shrine you will have open. But you want to open one in the Shan, in Shadowfen, in the Rift or Eastmarch. You don't have any of these, right? So what you have to do is find the navigator. In every major city there is one. You click on this guy, and first you open up your own alliance. So Ebonheart Pact. So I have one in Stonefalls. This guy will provide you at first with 2 options. So since I have the one in Stonefalls, I want to go to Shadowfen. This is free of charge. Right? You don't have to have any gold or anything. And he will open up a way shrine in Shadowfen. So you don't actually have to run all the way through all the zones to get to Shadowfen, and then I would have to from here go to this way shrine, and if I wanted to get to, say, the Rift, I would have to run all the way through the Stonefalls, get to the Rift, and then to Eastmarch, but I don't have to. There's a navigator, right? So I'm in Shadowfen. I've got one way shrine open. That's all you need. You can run through the whole zone and pick up another way shrines, but all you need is one, just one. So I would like to travel within the Ebonheart Alliance. I have the Deshaan, but I don't have the Eastmarch. So we click on that. Another good thing about this is that this will give you experience for discovering new places. Right? Windhelm discovered, 74 experience gained. Right? And now I have Windhelm Way Shrine. So all I need is the Rift. Ta-da! Rift is a bit difficult, right? Because you don't get the Riften Way Shrine immediately. You get this Way Shrine, right? For some reason, you're down here in the Riften, but you get this Way Shrine. So to get Riften Way Shrine, you have to walk to it. You can pick up a lore book along the way, which is up here, right? To level up your Mage's Guild. And just run towards the other side of Riften. That is the Way Shrine in front of us. Right, we have to go this way. And get this Way Shrine. Because, again, it's experience. And you will now have 2 Way Shrines open in the Rift. Right? But this is just the Ebonheart Pact. Right? Now we have all the zones open in the Ebonheart Pact. But we have nothing in Rivenspire, Stormhaven, Bankerai, right? Alikir Desert. I could port there because I have a house in Rivenspire. This is my main house. Or Alikir Desert, I have the inn room there and that kind of stuff. But if you are a brand new character or a brand new player, you don't have any of those. So this is the way to open up all of Tamriel, like every zone that's in the game. All the DLC zones, just want to mention that, right? All the DLC zones, like for example, if you have Morrowind, there will be a Way Shrine immediately open for you, right? Because that's DLC zone, right? The same goes for, say, Murkmire or Blackwood, right? There will be immediately one Way Shrine open in every DLC zone, but the main zones in Tamriel will be not locked, but undiscovered. And you will have to either spend a lot of time by running, or you find the navigator, right? It's in every major city. So now we've opened the Ebonheart Pact. So can you take me to another alliance? And let's say we want to go to Altmeri Dominion, right? So we want to open Reaper's March. We're going to get to Rolka. And again, we've discovered Rolka, but for some reason we don't have the Way Shrine. So let's run to the way shrine and discover it. More experience and one more way shrine to get. Now, the way shrine that has opened for you automatically by entering this zone is this one here. Kinda out of hand, so why not? Rolka is important trading hub. See all these guild traders? They're right next to the way shrine. So all those big trading guilds have guild traders here, right? And as you can see, just by traveling, we've reached level 4. So let's claim something. Just pick something, anything. You don't actually use this. And the reason, and put 2 points in stamina, yes. The reason why you don't use those rawhide guards, because what you're wearing at the moment is giving you 7% more experience gain from kills, right? This doesn't give you anything, it's just there, right? Kinda not really the best reward for leveling up, but hey. So we have another skill point, and let's say we want to level up. Let's go for snipe, right? Now, as you can see, the Ebonheart Pact Navigator was a Dark Elf. This one is High Elf. Not going to try to pronounce her name, right? But again, you can travel within Aldmeri Dominion or another alliance. So we want to open more of Aldmeri Dominion. We've got Oridon. That is one of the, as I mentioned previously, you have one way shrine in each alliance open. This one in Glenumbra for Daggerfall Covenant, and this one in Oridon, right? So since she's giving us the option to go to Oridon, and we already have that, so let's go to Malabal Tor. Right, in Malabal Tor, again, there is a way shrine down here that you need to, like, discover manually. What is it? Oh. Well, let's... okay, let's pick up this wormwood. So, where are we? Way shrine. Yeah, the wrong side. Okay. This happens, especially because I haven't been here in a long time. Right, so it's this way. My bad. So we go down here, discover the way shrine, because again, you have discovered a completely different way shrine, which is this one, right, Velen Harbor. But you want this one as well, because why not have 2 way shrines? So save some time. If you want to explore Malabal Tor, you don't have to start here and work your way up. This way you can just start in the middle and decide if you want to go left or right. So let's go back to the navigator. There she is. And again, Aldmeri Dominion. We've got the Reaper's March, but we don't have the Green Shade. So let's go to Green Shade. Right? We're in Green Shade. Now, again, we're here, and there's a way shrine here, but like that's like way too much, right? But we have the one up here in the middle. Pardon me. So that is enough for me. And let's see, where else can we go? Grathwood. We have not been there yet. As I mentioned, I can go there because I have a house in Grathwood, but like generally if you are a new player you don't. So that's the Snugpot, the house that I was talking about, right? There it is. And as I mentioned, right, there's the navigator. You can see the icon actually for the navigator here. So let's check how many zones have we actually unlocked. So we have Grathwood, we have Greenshade, we have Malabaltor, we have Reaper's March. Gold Coast is a DLC zone. So it looks like we have all the Northern Elsewhere, that's DLC zone as well. So it looks like we have all the Aldmeri Dominion. So it's time to visit another alliance. So let's go to Stormhaven, the Daggerfall Covenant. And here we are, Stormhaven. Now, this Wayrest Way Shrine, because again, by visiting this zone, it will open this Way Shrine for some reason. But this Way Shrine is kind of important because there's a big trading hub, there's the Undaunted. So I highly recommend just taking a hike. And just work your way up to the Way Shrine. It's not that far. Right, I usually go this way because this is the fastest. Right, here we are. And the reason why this way shrine is important, because again, you don't have to work your way all the way through the whole zone, so it's right in the middle. And Stormhaven is another big trading hub, so if you're ever going to need like to buy something from the guild traders, there's a lot of them here, right? And as I mentioned, there should be the Undaunted Enclave. Is it here or up here? If I'm not mistaken, it's here. Yeah, it's here. Right, so here there is the Undaunted Enclave. And the Pledge Givers are not here because they will appear once you've reached level 45. But Bolgrol, where are you? I have no idea, actually. Where is Bolgrol? Oh, there he is, yeah. So since we already have the daily quest, he's not going to give us another one. So again, down we go towards the port. Right, it's not that far. And this is an important way shrine, so I actually recommend getting this one, spending the time to get there. Right, there's a chest again, but like, they're gonna be opening any chest at this moment.
My time is precious.
Your time is precious, I'm pretty sure. So, where's the navigator? No, over there, okay. My bad. Almost there. Right. And not here. Where is Azofa? If I remember correctly her name. Ah, there she is. Right? Navigator. So, again, I want to travel within Daggerfall Covenant. We don't have to go to Glenumbra, because that's one of them base way shrines. But we want to go to Rivenspire, which is one of my favorite zones and the best looking zones in the game. It's unfortunately in Daggerfall Covenant, but this is one of the best looking zones, and the soundtrack, if you have the music turned on, brilliant. There's two things to do in Ravenspire when you get here using this method. One is a sky shot that is right outside the gate. Again, there are guild traders here as well. So get the sky shot. And again, for some reason, we appeared here, but we don't have this way shrine, we have this one here. So If you can spare a couple of seconds, go up here, grab the way shrine, and we continue the adventure in Daggerfall Covenant. The way shrine is just up here. Right, there it is. Now I really like the zone. It's kind of dark and scary. I like Ravenspire. Now let's go to Zofa again within Daggerfall Covenant, and we've been to Stormhaven already, so let's go to Alikir Desert. And here we are. Since we've appeared here, we have the Way Shrine in Sentinel here. Now, I will mention this since we're already here. Alikir Desert is, if you don't mind, like brain dead grinding, Alikir Desert is the best way to level up your characters. Because, first of all, there are dolmens here. You can see this dolmen right next to a way shrine. There's a way shrine here. There's dolmen here, way shrine here. There's dolmen here, way shrine here. And they are all part of what people call the Alikir train. If you get here and turn on your chat, you will see plus dolmen. That's in PCEU. In North America, it's slightly different. I'm not exactly sure. But they use like letter system. Press W for my group or something like that. Right? So you go here, you type in plus dolmen in the chat. In a second, you'll get an auto invite to a group. And you will do the circle either clockwise or counterclockwise and run from one dolmen to another to the third and just keep repeating it, killing stuff at the dolmen, closing the dolmen, and you get experience. You can reach level 50 in a day if you have like experience scrolls, experience potions, that kind of stuff, right? But it's like, if you reach level 50 using this method, you will lose a lot of brain cells, to be honest, because it's just mind-numbing grind, nothing else. Pardon me. And I tried it like 2 or 3 times. I level up 2 or 3 characters by doing this Alikir train dolmen thing. I couldn't look at the dolmen for like a year. After that, it's just like, no. There is a lot more enjoyable. Not faster, I wouldn't say faster, but a lot more enjoyable and better method to level up a character. Right? I will get to that later on. So here we are, Alikir. And let's see, what do we need? So we have Stormhaven, we don't have Bankerai, right? Reach, that's DLC, Hrothgar DLC, Ravenspire we have. Okay, so let's go to Bankerai, please. No. This person will take you to the Varnfell, but we need a Zofa. So within and Bankerai, there we go. There we go. Bankerai. Right? We have the Way Shrine open. There's 2 nearby. But as you can see, we now have a way shrine in each zone in Tamriel. This is how you discover the whole of Tamriel, basically, at level 4. This will give you access to all the Mundus stones. That's another thing that I will go and do just now. But as you can see, we now have the whole Tamriel open, so to speak. You don't have to run anywhere. There you go. Now, as a new character, the Mundus stone that you should take, which will give you kind of like a bonus. You're not at the end game, you're not level 50, you don't have the best gear, you don't have anything, you're just a fresh new character. The Mundus stone to take is the Lover, which will increase your penetration, spell and weapon. Right? What Lover does is basically every enemy you are fighting has some form of resistances, weapon or spell, or both. And the more resistances they have, the less damage you actually do. So Lover will actually provide you with more penetration, so you will remove, so to speak, more resistances from your enemies, and you will actually deal more damage, right? So where is the Lover? Oridon, right? There is a Lover Mundus stone right here. So let's go there. Oridon, Vulkogard. Let's see. Lover Mundus stone. Is it here somewhere? There's Shadow. Serpent. The Shan. We have Mage. The Lord. Stonefalls. We have the Lover. Okay, let's grab this one. And we're gonna finish this Undaunted Daily. Now, this is me cheating because I've got this house here. So I'm gonna save myself a lot of walking, right? But for the sake of this video not being 2 hours long, let's port there, right? We're gonna grab the Lover Mundus stone. When you get to level 50 and CP 160, when you get to the end game, you get yourself the gear and you will be a member of an organized group. You will probably change the Mundus stone, but Lover as a Mundus stone will give you the most out of like all other Mundus stones in terms of damage, right? So there is a way shrine. And where is the Lover stone? Now, if you want to get anywhere and you don't want to open your map all the time, what you can do is put your cursor over the place where you want to go and press F. It will put a marker on your map, and there it is on your compass on the top of the screen. So all you have to do is just follow the marker, right? So here we go. And I think the Lover will be, if I'm not mistaken, where are you? We'll have to go this way to the right probably, because it's up there, if I'm not mistaken. But it's adventure. Now, if you're a member of a guild, especially like a big guild, big guilds usually have like a guild house where the guild master or the leader of the guild will have all the Mundus stones, which is my case as well. But I just want to showcase how to, or at least try to showcase how to do the stuff or get the stuff as a brand new character. I know, like I said, I cheated. I ported to my house and spared myself a long walk. But yeah, this is the lover. You activate it. Those under the sign of the lover will have a boon that increases physical and spell penetration. Ta-da, there we go. Right? So, since we're nearly there, again, I would highly recommend picking up materials from the world. Since we're nearly there, we are going to another jute. Discover way shrines. And as you can see, just by adventuring in the world, you gain experience. You level up your character, right? You discover new places, and this game has actually a lot to offer. I mean, the map is just beautiful. This is extremely well made game. So this kind of adventuring is not really too bad, right? It's not like you're boring running somewhere with nothing happening. There's enemies. If you want to fight, you can. Right? If you want to do quests, you can. But apart from that, you can just generally run somewhere and discover stuff, right? So this is the way shrine that you need for the fungal grotto. Now, as I've mentioned, I am not sure about the other alliances, but I remember being Khajiit and not having the any race, any alliance add-on, the Crown Store upgrade. So I've married a minion. The character is no longer with us, sadly. So I don't remember 100%, but I think I had to go somewhere inside a dungeon, right? I'm not really sure about that. But Ebonheart Pact for the win. There's Fungal Grotto. See? Completed. Enter Fungal Grotto, even though I haven't entered it at all. So, yeah, Ebonheart Pact for the win. Now, that was the Sky Shard I was talking about, and if you collect 3 Sky Shards, you gain a skill point. Which will mean eventually you either will have discovered all the Sky Shards on your own while adventuring and doing quests, pardon me, or you will just have to go on adventure and just keep collecting Sky Shards. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back to Devon's Watch and hand in the quest, because why not? You know, more experience. Now, that's the battlegrounds area. You will need, well, not need probably, but you will want to discover, because battlegrounds are fun. And we'll get to those eventually. But right now, let's focus on handing in the Undaunted quest. As I mentioned before, you don't have to actually do this. You will unlock the skill line, the Undaunted skill line, just by accepting the quest from Kael'Stick here, the first time. But since we are a low character and we want some experience, we're going to finish this. Now, this is the same in each zones, just the characters are different. In Daggerfall Covenant and Aldmeri Dominion, they will all accept you to the Undaunted. They will sing a song, mock you a little, and then accept you to the Undaunted. Pardon me. So this is basically the part 2 of leveling up a brand new character in Elder Scrolls Online. I will focus more on how to actually level up in the part 3. So I will thank you guys for now for watching, and I'll see you next time.